if you have a spin-on style filter like this, you'll see a label on the side, and it will tell you all the important things you need to know about installing your oil filter. First things first, take some motor oil and put it onto this rubber seal here. That will help keep the rubber from baking to the engine case. That way when you take the seal off the next time, or when you take the filter off, the seal will break free and it won't leave any crud on there. That way you won't have to scrape the surface, and the new oil filter will seal up. So that's listed as step 1 right on there. Hopefully you can see that. Step 2, of course, spin it on there. Now the next reminder will tell you, you'll see a section on here, it'll say something like +3/4, +1, something like that. What they're talking about is that's how far you're going to turn your oil filter once your seal makes contact. Not once the seal gets tight, but once the seal first makes contact to the engine. This says +3/4 to 1. So you're going to want to tighten this filter up 3/4 of a turn more from the point that that seal makes contact. That's going to give you the right amount of tension to make sure it seals. Also make sure it doesn't vibrate loose, but also make sure it's not too tight so you don't either damage your engine or that your oil filter comes off the next time. Then from there, of course, fill your oil and check your oil. If you don't put the oil on the seal there, or you over tighten it, you end up having to drive a screwdriver through your oil filter and take a pair of channel locks to it and force it off of there. As you can see right there, this one said +3/4. Obviously someone did not pay attention to that. When you're done with your oil filter, drain all the oil out of it into your used oil container, then properly dispose of your filter.